Hey everyone, so today I want to talk to you about the Gruffalo and also the Gruffalo's Child. Now over Christmas quite a few people did ask me to watch and review the Gruffalo's Child. I was kind of like, really? A lot of you guys apparently like it, but I didn't, and then I decided I'd watch it this month because I found out that Helena Bonham Carter is the main narrator in this, and I was like, okay, I kind of have to see this. And both of them are half an hour long. They were both just televised short half an hour films aimed at children, and they are based on the Julia Donaldson books. And I thought this was going to be quite exciting. Now I do have to point out first of all that I never read the books as a child, nor have I read the books as an adult. So I can't tell you whether or not they're exactly the same as the stories in the books, but I can tell you that they are absolutely fantastic. They are aimed at children, but they're just sensational to watch. The two stories obviously alter slightly. The first one, the mother squirrel, who is voiced by Helena, tells a story to her children squirrels, about a little mouse who is walking along in the forest, and he comes across three different animals, an owl, a snake and a fox, and obviously they want to eat him. And so this little mouse, he pretends that he's meeting this character called the Gruffalo, and he creates this really scary kind of monster character, it is fictitious to the mouse, and obviously that scares the snake, the fox and the owl away so he doesn't get eaten. And then there's a big problem at the end where things happen that's a little bit unexpected for the mouse, and there are a few twists and turns along the way, and we do get to meet the Gruffalo. We get to meet this character who is essentially a figment of the mouse's imagination, or is he? And it's very, very adorable. And the second one, before I go into specifics about the casting and the animation itself, the second one is a bit of a role reversal. The Gruffalo tells the child Gruffalo about this big bad mouse, and it's a similar concept but in role reversal. Again, told by the mother squirrel. And the mother squirrel's telling these stories to her younger squirrels as a sort of lesson. These squirrels are scared of the dark, so she's saying, if you're going to get eaten, make up a monster. Basically, there are little morals in there, which is very nice. I would have thought one of the morals would have been don't like, so it'll turn itself upside down. But really, I thought the main moral was don't like, something will happen. But then that sort of counteracted itself at the end. But there are loads of little morals within it for the children. What does this for me, as an adult viewer? First of all, it's tranquility. Especially the opening scene, once Mother Squirrel has started to talk and tell the story. There's no dialogue for a good 4 or 5 minutes or something. Maybe slightly less. And it's just the mouse walking through the forest, and it's all snowy and it's beautiful and it's so peaceful. And you just have to watch it and observe. And it's such an observational little thing, and it is really, really gorgeous. The script for this is great. I recognise some of the lines. I think I might have heard this being read out in the tweenies or something at some point. Yeah, I know. And it is pretty much on the whole spoken in rhyme, which I know the book is, I think. So that is lovely. You can follow the rhyme and you can kind of guess what's saying next. And some of the rhymes are repeated, a lot of the lines are repeated, and that helps the kids learn and follow along with it, and they can say what's going on next, just as the baby squirrels did. Mother squirrel would say something and the baby squirrels would know instantly what comes next, and they can say it, and the kids watching at home can say it in sync as well. So that's lovely. But my favourite thing here is the cast. There are so many wonderful cast members in both of the films, which I love. Obviously, as I've said about 5 times now, Helena voices the mother squirrel, and for that I absolutely loved, and that is the only reason I watched it, but I'm pleased I did. So for me, that's what sold it to me. Robbie Coltrane voices the Gruffalo, which was fantastic. I was like, ah! So that was very, very lovely. James Corden is the voice of the mouse. It actually took the mouse a little while to speak. I completely forgot he was in it, because I did check the cast list before I watched it, and I didn't bother doing anything. I didn't write it down or anything, so I wasn't looking at the cast list throughout it, and it took the mouse a good 5, 6, 7 minutes after meeting him to actually speak a lot, and I was like, ah, I completely forgot he was in it. So that was very nice. Rob Brydon voices the snake. Oh, that's great. When I heard him speak, I was like, oh yeah. So that was very nice. And in the Gruffalo's Child, Shirley Henderson voices the child Gruffalo. Shirley Henderson played Moaning Myrtle in Harry Potter, and also Ursula Blake in Doctor Who, Love and Monsters, I think it is. Yes, in Love and Monsters Series 2. So that's absolutely fantastic. Brilliant cast all round. There wasn't really one voice, which I thought wasn't well done. And also I love watching animations, because I can see the actors in my head in the studio with the cans on and, acting really flamboyantly to this, because, any good actor will remain in character physically as well as verbally when they're doing this, and I can just really see it. Also, it's a really lovely change for Helena to be playing a really mothering character. She is a mother herself. Normally she plays these characters which are unsuitable for her children to watch, kind of hope her children haven't seen Sweeney Todd. or obviously Harry Potter. Well, they probably have seen Harry Potter. Well, the oldest probably has. Anyway, really lovely to see her playing, well, hear her playing this really lovely mothering character, and her voice is just so soothing and so soft, and it's absolutely perfect for it. Casting is sensational. Plot is great in this. It's just perfect in every way. As I said, genuinely didn't think I was gonna like it, but I watched it and I was like, wow, I absolutely love this. So perfect all round, yeah. Do go and watch them. They are sensational. You will love them, I promise you. Please feel free to leave comments, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!